Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing command pattern. So let me explain command patterns with an example. Suppose we have our Visual Studio Code and we have a lot of actions which we can perform like copy, paste, cut, etc. These can be performed through a GUI as well as from the keyboard. But as you might have noticed, like both the even if you perform the action from the GUI or you can perform through the keyboard, both will result in the same action being performed. Like if you're copying, then you have just copying the selected text. So you might think about it like, should we write the code in two places, or maybe is it possible for us to like decouple the execution of the action which needs to be performed, basically copying the selected text, and the place from where it's getting invoked. So to do that, we have command pattern. So another example would be like no, I think this text editor would be a better example only, I guess. But what we'll be doing, like, we'll be just doing a very basic implementation using an example which is calculator. And whatever I've told, even if it did not make sense, it will become clear while we do the implementation, I guess. Okay. So let me start with that. I've created a package JSON which type of module. Okay. Now let me create another file which is calculator. So the calculator class is gonna be responsible for basically the current value of whatever calculation we have performed. Okay, by default I'll give it 0, and we'll be taking the commands also, like whatever. And one more interesting thing, like which I forgot to mention, is like, since there's decoupling here, like basically we can in a way we can, what we can do is like we can store the number of actions which we have performed till now. Like suppose this commands array can keep track of, like suppose I have done an addition operation, or maybe I've done a subtraction operation, or multiply, or division, and if I would like to, I can undo it also. So in a way it becomes very powerful. Like suppose you have done some operation and you would like to revert it back. So without going into too much changing in a lot of places, we can do it very easily using dot undo. It will become clear while I implement this code. Okay. Anyway, I'll be putting all the actions which which will be performing into this commands array. Okay. So we have two methods, which is one is execute, which is going to execute the command, and one is undo, which is going to undo the operation, whatever command has been done till now in the array. Okay. Anyway, let me create another class also. I'll create. Okay, sorry. And when I execute this execute command with the value, I'm going to return this dot amount plus value, and with undo also something similar I'll do, which is nothing but undo value, return this dot amount minus. By the way, I think it's better for me to do in this way, like let me put value plus this dot amount, and similarly value minus this dot amount. Okay, it doesn't matter much, but I'm just keeping it like this. Okay, copy, and let me create another command which is nothing but subtract command. Okay, and this also has gonna be something similar, but while executing we want it to subtract it, and while undo we want it to add it. Okay, so this is it, I guess. I think we can use it now. So let me first write calculator. Let calculator the new calculator, and we can just invoke it directly. Calculator execute new add command 3 console.log calculator dot current value. We copy paste it 5 and subtract also 1. That's it. And let me do some undo also. Calculator dot execute, not execute, it should be undo. Okay, let's see the output. Okay, yeah, I have to make all of them .js also. As you can see, first was, I think by default was 0. So 0 plus 3, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 minus 1 will be 7. Then undo I had done, so it went back to 8. Okay, and again I did undo, so it went back to 3. So anyway, you can see it becomes very powerful, at least on some specific use cases like what I told you, like for geo editor, or where the actions are very clear, like we want to separate it out. Okay, so that's it, I guess, for this video. I guess I'll just yeah, and hope to see you in the next video also. Bye.